Dana has our full look at the forecast and a beautiful stretch this first week of September.
I know. Keith was saying it earlier that it seems like always the first week of September is just a stunner every single time. And this week, no different.
Here we are again.
Super nice out there. I was just saying to you before that I got my first pumpkin flavored
You're
item.
in the spirit.
I'm so excited. You got the orange tie, I got the drink. We're all ready to go. So here was just another day of absolutely stunning sunshine out there. For the first half of the day, not a cloud in the sky to be seen. We saw a couple of clouds pop up in Rustic County as we got into the second half of the day, but still, overall, just another really nice day in this stretch. High temperatures were very similar to where we were yesterday. A lot of us got into the upper 60s, some lower 70s. Our average high temperature is 76, but it's going to start dropping relatively rapidly as we get within the next few weeks. Now, this area of high pressure has been dominating our forecast for the entire week, and that's what's going to give us all this sunshine. Things will start to change as we get into the second half of the weekend, so it kind of speaks to the strength of this high pressure. And then we're going to be watching this system that'll move in from the Great Lakes, and that will bring us some rain for the second half of the weekend and the beginning of next week. But until then, just more and more sunshine. A little bit of cloud cover possible overnight tonight. Our low temperatures won't be as cool as they were yesterday. And then just a ton of sunshine once again as we get into tomorrow afternoon. High temps will be in the upper 70s, even some lower 80s out there, so warmer than it was today. Very, very similar day on Thursday. A lot of sunshine throughout the afternoon. High temps once again in the upper 70s to lower 80s. Just honestly a beautiful stretch. I can't say enough about it. And then Friday, we'll start to build up a little bit more cloud cover as we get into the second half of the day. And then as we get into the second half of the weekend, this is when we'll be watching for the rain here. So this system is going to be very mature by the time it reaches us. You can see that comma shape from the Great Lakes all the way down the coast here. And we'll be watching as this front moves closer to Maine, as well as how it'll interact with this coastal system heading towards Nova Scotia. Right now, it looks like these two are not going to react very well together, which means we end up just kind of seeing this cold front move through, and that coastal low will stay far enough away from us where we don't actually see any precipitation with it. So right now, the front slows down enough where we only end up seeing some rainfall a little bit on Sunday and Monday, but right now, the weekend looks fairly dry, but that can change, so we'll be keeping a close eye on this as we go heading towards the weekend. And it is going to start cooling off a little bit too. So I said the next 2 days are going to be the warmest days of this stretch. High temps getting into the upper 70s, some lower 80s. But then we really cool off, especially as we head into the weekend. High temps will only be in the upper 60s to lower 70s. Marine forecast sees 1 to 2 feet. Ocean temp is 63. So overall, this absolutely stunning stretch continues through the second half of the week. This area of high pressure is really just going to be hanging out, and it's very, very strong too. Our dew points are going to be incredibly refreshing throughout the entire week. Our dew points today, for some of us, only in the 30s. So very, very crisp. Guys, tomorrow and Thursday will be our warmest days. That's where we could get to the 80s kind of one last time. And then really it's just smooth sailing until we get into the weekend. We'll lock down that weekend forecast coming up, but just keep in mind there is a slight chance of showers for Sunday and Monday.
Some changes coming there.
All right, Dana, thank you.